Today I'm going to show you my studio and what gear I am using in order to film my videos. First of all the products that I'm going to mention in this video are going to be linked down below in the description. The big idea behind all of my videos, behind my workflow, behind my work, is to keep things as simple, as minimalistic, and as efficient as possible. I don't want to have too much gear, and at the same time I don't want to have not enough gear. I just want to have exactly what I need to film my style of videos. Nothing less, nothing more, keeping it simple and as efficient as possible. Now let's really start. I'm gonna zoom out with the lens. I'm gonna show you what's happening behind the scenes in all my videos and how I achieve this kind of shot. All right, so this is what you're not seeing behind the scenes. This is my little YouTube studio setup. It's very minimalistic, really simple, like I said. Let's start. This is my table, my main working table. I'm using this table only for filming videos. Sometimes I'm also editing my videos with my laptop in here because it's pretty comfortable. And this is my main working space, basically. Now let's move to lighting. This is my main light. I only have one light in all my videos. I paid for this light around 40 bucks. Let me show you how everything looks with the GoPro. And it's a pretty simple softbox light with a light stand, a cheap light stand. And inside, hope you'll be able to see it, I have just a simple LED light bulb. Nothing really fancy. I think it's 60 watts, the LED light bulb. And on top of the light, I have two diffusers, one that came with it, and one that I stapled myself to the diffuser to make it extra soft. I am actually thinking about upgrading the light because I want something with a control that I can control and adjust the brightness. But this is pretty good. The only problem is that it's a little bit too bright sometimes and I can't really control it when I'm shooting something else rather than this kind of videos. I paid for this like $40 with the light stand, with the softbox and with the light bulb. So really, really cheap. And it works great. The second light is the light that you can see right there. This is the Ulanzi L1 Pro light, the waterproof light. I'm using this as a kicker light to kind of light this side of my face, right here. And it works really fine. It's small, compact, portable, and I love it. And also I got it for free. The third light is the background light to make everything blue. Let me show you how it looks. It's just here on the floor. Do not buy this light, by the way. It's a garbage of a light. It's a cheap LED light from China that I bought for like $15, but it's not really good. The build quality is terrible. As you can see, it's wobbling around. I'm actually going to upgrade this soon. But basically what this does, it's lighting the wall. This is not a background like a rolling background. This is just a regular wall. And I have a gel on the light to make it blue. And I'm probably gonna upgrade this light for an RGB small light, so I won't need to put the gel, so I can change colors if I want to. And also to have better build quality. And the light is on this Manfrotto Pixie Evo tripod that I used to use for vlogging, but now it's just holding this light. Wow, it is so hot today. Really, really hot. All right, so let's move now to audio. My audio is also really, really simple. I only have two microphones and one audio recorder to keep everything really, really simple and minimalistic. All right, let me show you what's happening in here. I have the Rode Video Micro, a shotgun microphone with this foamy thing that I bought from AliExpress for like, I think $1 or something like this. And this microphone is on this long selfie stick from Telescene. And then the selfie stick is on this tilting arm that I can move around like this. And then this tilting arm is on the regular light stand. And the microphone is also with a long cable, goes down. And usually I have in here the Zoom H1n, like so, sits right here. And this microphone is connected to the Zoom H1n. And then from the Zoom H1n, I'm connecting this cable, which is a regular 3.5mm cable, to the camera. So I won't need to synchronize anything in post-production. Again, to keep things really, really simple. And last thing are my headphones, the Audio-Technica ATH M40X that I'm using for monitoring the audio and also editing the audio on my computer. So this is my whole audio setup. And also one more thing, I'm using a lavalier microphone sometimes, like right now, the Rode SmartLav Plus, and I'm plugging it into the Zoom H1n audio recorder. Okay, now let me show you the main thing, my camera setup and lenses and monitors and so on and so forth. First of all, I think I'm going to power on the light, the main light. I know it's gonna look terrible, but I need more light. Okay, this is my main camera. This is the Canon 77D camera that I'm using for almost 2 years. This is the Sigma 18-35, the lens that I'm using the most to film this kind of videos, film B-roll and so on and so forth. This is the Fieldworld F6 camera monitor that I bought like a few weeks ago. It's pretty great so far. And my second lens is the Canon 100mm macro. This is a beast of a lens. I'm using this lens most of the time for B-roll product shots. It's really awesome, super sharp, and if you're shooting like product reviews and you want to have this smooth B-roll and using a Canon camera, highly recommend this lens. It's really, really awesome. And that's pretty much it when it comes to camera and lenses. I just have two lenses, one lens to shoot me and also some wide B-roll shots, and also a macro lens to get like really close to the product. You won't believe it, but I have only one SD card that I'm using right now and only one battery with the camera. And yes, I know I need to buy more SD cards and more batteries, but it's working for me for the moment. I'm not doing anything huge with my videos, keeping things really, really simple. Now let's move to tripods and other accessories that I'm using to kind of make my videos a bit easier. So here I have the main tripod that I'm using for this kind of videos when I'm at home. This is like a cheap tripod by Fancier something. It's actually a little bit bent. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not really straight, this tripod. And I have this sandbag that I made myself with some sand inside. It's basically holding the tripod in one position without really moving. And on top of this tripod, I have a Sirui Arca Swiss ball head, which is actually really good. And yeah, this is my main studio tripod. And this is my B-roll tripod, which is really, really awesome. This is the Sirui T2205X tripod, carbon fiber tripod. I think it's 1.2 kilograms. And this is my B-roll king. This is how I shoot most of my B-roll with this fluid head. This is the Manfrotto MVH 500 AH. And on top of it, I have an Arca Swiss plate adapter to be able to switch my camera from this tripod to this tripod really, really quickly. All right, then let me show you some things that I have here on my shelves, so call it. I have this white balance card that I'm using actually a lot to adjust the white balance on my camera to have the perfect colors. And I also have this battery charger by Panasonic that I'm using with my Zoom H1N, and also I'm charging my Xbox One controller with this, like Xbox One controller batteries with this. And here also I have my teleprompter that sometimes I'm using in my videos, not all of the time. And this some teleprompter adapters for different lenses. I actually don't really need them, but I'm still keeping them just in case. My main bag, the Low Pro Fastpack BP 250 8W Mark II. Such a long name for this backpack. I love it. When it comes to charging, again, everything is really simple. This charges the NPF batteries for the monitor. This charges my Canon battery. Well, I only have one battery, like I said. It uses micro USB cable. I have here one micro USB cable that goes to the light at the moment because the light is not powerful enough to light itself with the built-in battery. And also here I have a USB-C cable to charge my GoPro. And around the room I have this acoustic foam that someone gave to me for free. I have here a blanket, and I also have a mattress in the middle of the room. And I also have another blanket to keep kind of the sound more isolated in this room. I know it kind of looks ugly, but this is what I have at this moment. And then lastly, I also have these colorful hard papers, I don't know how you call them, to kind of change the colors when I'm doing these kind of overhead shots. Most of the time I'm using the yellow one because I just love the yellow color. Looks really awesome. But I have a bunch of colors in here like white, red, blue, orange, brown, black. But most of the time I'm using the yellow. Okay, and then I have this teleprompter controller that I'm using with my smartphone to control the teleprompter. Really, really simple, but really useful. With this, I am controlling my camera to press record, stop recording, press record and stop recording, so I won't need to get up, press record on the camera, come back. It's only like $1 or $2 from AliExpress. Highly recommend this thing. And this is my SD card reader. I actually bought a pretty big one. I don't need this big one, but I bought it by mistake. And I'm able to plug in a regular SD in here, a micro SD in here, also a CFast card, and another card that I don't even know what it is back in here. Works really great, fast, reliable. And then lastly, this is how I edit my videos. Laptop, mouse, The mouse is the MX Master 2015 model, the first one. Works really great. And my laptop, the MSI GS43VR6RE. I have here a GTX 1060 graphics card, Core i7 processor. It's 3 years old. It's barely editing 4K footage, but so far it works really great. And for editing, I'm using DaVinci Resolve, which is really awesome. In the past, I used to use Premiere Pro, and it was constantly lagging, crashing, making me problems. And DaVinci Resolve is just so much smoother, so much better, at least on my laptop. And I guess this is it. I showed you everything. I showed you my lights, my audio, my table, my laptop, all the small accessories, my tripods, my lenses, the blankets on the wall and stuff. So this is how I make my videos. In the future, I plan to upgrade the light in the background, like I said. I also plan to upgrade the microphone to make the audio a little bit better. And maybe, probably also, I'm gonna upgrade the light to something more adjustable, so I'll be able to adjust the brightness and so on and so forth. And maybe I'll buy something for B-roll shots, like a slider or maybe a gimbal. Haven't decided yet. But so far, the fluid head works really fine. And yeah, this is how I film all my videos. Of course, if you have any question that you want to ask me personally, let me know down below and I'll try to reply as fast as possible. Thanks for watching, and I guess I will see you in the next one. Peace out.